welcome to the Clear Cut Classroom, where we take deep dives into all things diamonds and jewelry. Today we're going to piggyback off last week and talk about sizing your ring. When is a good time to resize? Should you resize? Should you not? I get all these questions every single day, so let's break it down. How you want your engagement ring to fit is going to be really different than how you want other rings to fit. So even if we take your ring size, or you have a ring that you wear on that finger every day that fits you well, it may not be right for your engagement ring. When you wear your engagement ring, you want it to be pretty secure. I like it to be on the tighter end just so I can feel a little more at ease when I'm washing my hands or if it's a colder day outside. Your fingers are naturally going to fluctuate. So if it's colder outside, your fingers are going to be skinnier and your ring may spin around or feel a little loose. If it's hot and humid out, you've had a couple margaritas or some Chinese food, your fingers may swell and your ring can feel super tight. So just know it's never always going to feel the same. But most of the time you want to make sure that there's a bit of struggle when taking it off. So you want it to always have a little wiggle, but that you can get it on and off pretty easily. So like that. If it's too tight and you really need to pull and grab and use lotion to get it off, then it's probably too tight on you. Quick trick is, instead of lotion, use Windex. That'll always get a ring that's too tight off much easier. If your ring is too big and kind of flops around and you feel really insecure like wearing it around, and it flies right off, you know it's way too big on you and get it resized right away. A lot of times women can have slimmer fingers and larger knuckles. When it comes to this case, you may not want to resize it tighter, but actually add metal balls to the inside of your ring. That'll prevent the ring from spinning side to side, but it won't actually make the ring smaller. Typically in the summer, your ring's gonna feel tighter. If you got engaged during the summertime and then winter comes along, your fingers are gonna be a little bit slimmer during the winter. So don't feel like you have to resize it right away once it feels a little loose because you're not used to it. Wear it for a while, feel it out, and see if you actually want to permanently resize it or not. And just keep in mind, it's not always going to feel 100% perfect. When we do resize a ring, we like to keep a little bit of metal open. So if you have pave diamonds going down your band, we usually recommend only going halfway or 3/4 down and leaving the bottom bit plain in case you have to resize. If you do resize, they usually cut down the middle here and either make it larger or smaller. So if you have pave diamonds all the way around, it makes that very difficult because you'd have to remake the entire ring from scratch. Also, when you wear your ring, and if you have pave diamonds down here, you're usually wearing the diamond face up. So if you're typing or living your normal life, these diamonds are always going to get the brunt of the impact and will usually become loose and fall out. So that's why we leave that little bit of metal plain. So just remember that your fingers are not always exactly the same. They can swell a little, they can get a little skinnier, but just most of the time, make sure you feel comfortable wearing your ring. It's not going to fly off, and it's also not going to suffocate your finger. So if you need to resize, it's a totally normal thing, and usually I would say clients resize the ring 1 to 2 times throughout the ring's lifetime. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below, let us know what you want to see next week, and class is dismissed.